Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Anthony, or Big B Stats, and today I will be teaching you guys how to make a basic tripwire hook trap. I've been getting a lot of requests on tripwire hook, which I will briefly explain for a bit, but today I'm actually going to show you guys a bit of a tutorial, which I used to do these a lot as far as tutorials, so I'll try to get back into doing more of these, especially if it's going to help you guys out. I'm down for that. But anyway, let's get right into it. So I'm going to dig down about a 5x3 hole here. I believe so. I wasn't really counting or whatnot, and I'm gonna fill it up with TNT. Now this is just the basics. Of course I could have just started off and not shown you guys this part, but I kind of want to not skip any steps, just so if you want to build your own trap or kind of deck out something, you can also do this in an NPC village, which will be like kind of creepy. So let's finish filling this up here. Break that, and there we go. Okay, so now this is what we have for the starters now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my block of quartz and I'm gonna go along the sides of this, and I just place that there just to kind of show you guys that you can cover it up so no one actually sees the TNT. So let's place this along the side here, and I'm gonna even that up. Alright, now we're gonna cover the top of it. So what I'm basically doing is making like a tunnel for the most part. So after I make this here, let me cover the top up again here. Now this one is actually a very easy trap to make. I'm not like the redstone person, so if you're watching this video and you're not that good at redstone, don't worry about this. You can definitely do this with no problem. Tripwire hooks are very easy to use. So let's place that over the top. And there we have it. That's basically what we have now. It's like a tunnel with TNT down below. You should kind of get the feeling for what I'm about to do. So let's get our grass blocks now, and basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover this whole thing up. So it's going to look like this TNT never even existed here. So if someone wants to walk through here, they would not even know. So let's finish covering this up here and make this completely invisible. So there we have it. We just have, like, as far as we know, that's just a square kind of nether quartz things or whatever. You get what I'm saying. So let's use our tripwire hook. As you all know, you need tripwire hooks and you need string for it to activate for the most part. So I'm going to place this along each other. You can place this in the air, but I'm going to place it on the ground. So I'll just place that so when you walk over it, you can tell it's activated. You can hear it actually click, so you should be fine. But you can actually hide it, so I'll hide it a bit, kind of make it a little bit more discreet, and we'll just kind of back it up a little bit. I could have like put it up more in the air instead of just on the ground, so like you can walk across it with your chest instead of someone walking across it with their feet or whatnot. Doesn't really matter as long as you can get the person to walk across it. I feel kind of bad bringing you guys this trap, so let's place that there. There we go. Alright, so that's activated now. Almost looks very discreet. The more I do this, the little more you'll be able to pay attention to it. So remember, our TNT is under the bottom, so you want to go over to the block behind where your tripwire hook is, and now you want to just connect the redstone to that. But I'm going to disconnect that too because I don't want to accidentally like blow up here, so I will disconnect that string. So now you just want to like keep digging to the side, so you want to follow the redstone down to the bottom where the TNT is now. So let's keep placing. My TNT should be somewhere around here. There we go. Okay, now I'm just going to connect that. The more TNT, the better, which means the bigger the explosion. So you can't go wrong with that. So let's finish placing this up here. And you want to make sure you run that redstone down to that TNT block right there. And that's all you have to do. You could test it out, of course, but I don't want you to accidentally blow yourself up while you're doing this trap. So I'm just going to cover this up just to kind of make it a little bit more discreet. Discreet is like my favorite word in today's video. And not that anybody's watching this like as far as like inside of my world now to where they can see what I'm actually doing, but like I'm saying, just make it to where like you can cover up the bottom of an NPC village and maybe put like a tripwire hook inside the door, something crazy like that. But you can also like trap out your house or something like that if you want to, just in case anyone comes in there. But I'll be sure to bring you guys more tutorials. So let's connect that redstone there, and there we have it. So there we have our discreet look right there. We have our tripwire hook. So once we walk over that should be it, and everything should go boom, and whatever walks through here should definitely die with no problem. So, but I hope you guys did enjoy this tutorial on how to make a tripwire hook, and hopefully this has helped you out some. I've been getting a lot of requests, and again, if you have any questions or anything like that, feel free to let me know. And here we go. Goodbye, you guys. Boom! And there you have it. So that's pretty much it for today's tripwire hook tutorial. I hope you guys did enjoy. Hopefully you can have some fun with this. I'll try to bring you guys more tutorials. Be sure to drop the video like if you did enjoy, and be sure to subscribe to stay up to date with the latest. Till the next, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.